Hello, you beautiful people. Welcome to the channel. It's Rad, and in this video, you can watch the forecast for your star sign for the week July 28th to August 3rd, 2025. And if you are considering having a personal reading with me, you can have one by going to my website, which link you can find in the description down below, also seeing it into your screen right now. And there at the very front page, you can find full list of my services and as well their pricing. So other than that, let's go right away to your forecast. This forecast is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and also Taurus rising. So if it happens that you are born under the Taurus sign, then you can take from the reading how your situations are going to develop, your undertakings, enterprises, hopes and dreams, also the type of people that you are going to have to deal with moving through your week. While if your moon is in the sign of Taurus, then you can take from the reading how you're going to feel going through your situations throughout the week. And finally, if your rising sign is Taurus, then you can take that reading as a guidance. What is the best way to handle your stuff around going through your week? So listening to all three of your star signs should give you a pretty good idea what kind of a week is ahead of you. And let me finish here the shuffling and see what you got, Taurus. Right, so the first card for you, my friends, that will be the moon. Followed by the second card of the reading, which is a ace of, not of pentacles, it's ace of cups. Third one, that will be queen of swords. And the final card for you, Taurus, we have 10 of wands. For the Queen of Swords, the additional card, that will be, okay, the Magician. Unfortunately, there is a subject that this reading is talking about, which I can't mention here on YouTube. Just so you know, so I am gonna go as general as possible. Right, so the first card of your week, which is the moon, that stands for the topic and how your situations are going to develop, says that you going through your week, you're gonna lose a lot of control over the circumstances. That is just how the moon card operates. It basically aligns your life, takes out of the control of it, so it can adjust you exactly for what you are meant to experience, exactly for what you are meant to acquire, and also whom you are meant to be with, for example, or meet, or handle, and so on and so forth. And because that control is going to be taken away, a lot of self-doubt is going to take place. You are going to start doubting your choices. You're going to start doubting as well your emotions. Fantasies are also very prominent under the influence of for the moon card. Is like fantasizing for the doom and gloom, like nothing matters, and these are all going to be negative stuff that you're going to have to handle. And my appeal to you is not to cave in under the pressure of these fantasies. I do apologize for that. Or under the pressure of those self-doubts. Whatever happens, it will be important not to back away from the choices that you have consciously took up this point, but rather double down on them. That is what's going to be important under the energy of the moon card. And it goes without saying here that this is going to be a week where something you're destined for is going to happen. and that's something I just cannot say, okay? But whatever it is, by the look of the cards, it's nothing that you cannot manage, and it's nothing that you cannot handle. But once it happens with the Ace of Cups into the second position, that is what works against you. Well, let's say it that way. First, your spirit will slumber, then is going to get itself uplifted, and afterwards it's going to be taken down to the ground in a sense of reality. So you're going to end up being grounded at some point, having to face the cold truth about what is happening and what you have to go through. So we can take on the Ace of Cups here, Taurus, is that what is going to work against you is the false hope. Hopefully not a big one, right? Not a big one, and it's going to pass very quickly. So you can have now a objective view over what you are going to deal with going through your week. And once that objective view takes place, once that objective view is present, then you quickly are gonna find the person for the job. We have a Queen of Swords with the Magician. That is into the third position of your spread, which represents what is gonna help you, and this is going to be a humongous help. Something that you just can't do without. I don't know if it's going to be a charity or you have to pay for it. Okay, obviously it's going to be very situational for each one of you, but this person that you're gonna end up having by your side, if you can afford it or if you so choose, can definitely handle and resolve the matters for you. I don't want to say the issues because they may not be an issues, right? But it can resolve the matter for you. And just to give you an example and not to freak you out here, say that you have decided to lose some weight and you watched a kind of a diet or a compound that you can use to do so, and you go through a yo-yo effect. First, you decide to lose weight, you make your research, and you end up being slumbered for how hard the process needs to be. Then you find the magical compound, you take it, and you see an immediate results, so your spirit gets lifted, but you do realize that is going to be a yo-yo effect, so you end up being grounded, that without a hard work, you just can't lose that weight that you want to. And therefore you do find a dietologist or a dietologist being introduced to you by a friend or by a relative that can definitely do the job for you. Okay, no matter the condition you are in, they can get you to the shape you want to be in, or gain weight, doesn't matter. But that person cannot do it for you, right? And that's why we do have 10 of Wands towards the end of the week. This is how the week wraps up for you, Taurus. 10 of Wands shows that through the guidance of that professional person that knows how to get the job done, your job done, who knows how to push your problem through and resolve it, or not a problem, but say a goal through and accomplish it, it will give you, that person is going to give you like a criteria that you need to fall into, that you need to follow, that you need to uphold, some kind of a to-go list, some kind of a, it's a to-go list. And it will be tough. It will devour most of your time, okay? And it will require a high amount of dedication. Obviously, at some point in the future, following this prescription, so to speak, you're going to end up being quite overwhelmed at some point, feeling like you are living just for that. But if you manage to uphold all of these standards that that professional individual is going to give you, you will accomplish your goal, and not just only that, but you are gonna reap an amazing rewards at the end. So it was is going to worth it by the end, at least according to my cards. And so that is your weekly reading, Taurus. Hopefully you do enjoy it and you do liked it. And if you did, you can subscribe for the channel, leave a like, comment on the video as well if you feel the need to do so. And if you think that this video can help someone you know, then you can share it with them as well. Other than that, hopefully we can see each other next time. And until then, bye.